Alrighty fam, welcome back to Jordan Keck Outdoors. Today I'm going to be talking about my gear and what I would recommend if you're thinking about starting to film your hunts. Let's get it. Big fish, big fish. Freaking hog. Oh my gosh.
I can't, he's huge.
Big boy, you hear that thud? Alrighty fam, so what do you need when you're starting to film hunts? I'm not an expert here, but I'm here to share some advice and things that I've learned throughout my hunting filming career. I've hunted for a long time, but just recently got into filming, thought it'd be fun, and then it doesn't take a lot to start filming your hunts, honestly. Your biggest tool right here is your phone. You're already carrying around in your pocket. A lot of your filming can be done right here. You're talking to the camera, filming on your phone, boom. Your film can edit, do a lot of stuff. This is your first tool and something I'd recommend, just trying if you're thinking about hunting. The hardest part about filming a hunt is actually doing it, pulling out your phone, talking to it, putting it back away, giving people a story. So your first tool is your phone. With your phone, you can film a lot of stuff. Like I said, to yourself, the only other thing you really need is an adapter. So for me, for example, I have the all-in adapter. My phone pops in here. Now I can hook it up to my scope and start filming the animal, 200, 300 yards away, 400 yards away. So that's, you can do a whole film with just your phone. The capabilities you'll see, like on an iPhone, you turn it on, and then in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see, upper left-hand corner, you'll see it says like HD 30. So there you can actually pick if it's HD or if you want to film in 4K. Just a tip and trick that I've used. 4K is kind of nice to have. I'm going to kind of progress through the levels, I think. You can do a lot with your phone. One helpful tool that's not too expensive is your GoPro. So a GoPro can fit on your head. That's where I filmed a lot of, we're talking specifically hunting, but I've done fishing. When you're archery hunting, it's a helpful tool. You can just click it on and click it off. I have it on the beeper on the lowest setting. Kind of another helpful tip and trick. Just turn on the beeper on the lowest setting so you don't necessarily need to see the screen if it's on or off. And then it will automatically power on. When you hit that power button, you'll hear a beep. And then when you're done filming or you're done, you on the other side of the action, click it again, beep, beep, beep. It'll turn itself back off. I pulled out some accessories that I found helpful doing some self hunts. I got this clip. So this clip, you'll be able to put your GoPro right into that clip. And then it rotates around. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. So it's nice. You can hook it right there. And then I hooked it into my backpack strap. And so it's actually sitting right here, which is kind of a good POV shot. It's not necessarily on your head, which has given me a headache in the past. So it's kind of nice to have it close by. I'd recommend having a handful of GoPro batteries. I have 3 that I use, and I'll probably starting to go bad after about 3 years, which I feel like is pretty good life, but so I'll have to replenish those. I got these, this is actually a clamp. So clamp onto your barrel or onto your stabilizer of your bow, which kind of brings me up to another question or comment, tip and trick. Make sure you are paying attention to your hunting regulations. A lot of states you can't have electronics on your fire. You know, sometimes you're like, oh yeah, you can't have an electronic scope, but that includes GoPros and cameras and batteries. Sometimes there's exceptions, but just something to pay attention to think about when you're thinking about filming your own hunt. So this clamp's cool, like I said, on your rifle or on your bow. Last year, if you watched our Colorado hunt, one thing I did was I clamped it onto I had a frame backpack, like an external frame backpack, just clipped it on there. And then I had a POV from up here, and it was nice because I could just click it on, get the action, click it off. Another item is just a little selfie stick, basically. I think this one's 8 inches, but it just gets you that reach so you can get the POV back towards you, talking to, you know, kind of flip it around, get everything, and then close it back up. It's also nice to just almost like you can just store it in your pocket, just mobile like that. So that's kind of the next camera that's helpful. So to review, you got your iPhone to do close stuff. You got your adapter for doing long weight stuff. Your GoPro for more action shots and continuous footage. You know, you can do time lapses, whatnot. And then next, kind of cool or, you know, kind of random stuff. You know, these aren't beyond these things. It's like you don't really need these to start hunting, but fun things to have. You want to maybe get some power banks to charge your cameras, charge your phone, charge your GoPro once it runs out of battery. Those are good to have. Next, I have a drone. I think it's, you know, cool to get kind of some of those setup shots. You know, this is where we're at. We're up in the mountains. We're out in the desert. We're blah, blah, blah. This is just a Mavic Air 2. Does a great job. For what, you know, you're not trying to get the, you know, movie type quality. I would definitely I'd be okay with the mini. Some of the newer minis that have come out since this one, you know, it's got the same camera capabilities, just smaller, so why not? And then lastly, my biggest upgrade since I've started this, and probably not necessary, I've only used it on our Colorado hunt, was a mirrorless camera, or, you know, some people use a DSLR. They're basically, you know, it's just like a camera. And so what I have is a Sony a7 III. What you're going to be getting with this is being able to get different focuses, and, you know, just having that it's just, you know, higher quality. I'm obviously filming this on my phone right now, on my other phone. And then, but I have 2 lenses for this. This is kind of this lens is just for portraits, just a 50 millimeter. And then what I've used for my hunts is this 18-105. So it has a little more zoom range. And then I can also turn it around for talking to the camera by myself. What else? I got a mic for the camera. This is just a Rode mic, kind of basic. I haven't had any issues with it. It's been helpful. It comes out with super clear audio. Just really enjoyed it, and kind of got, I wouldn't recommend this. I got this kind of because Best Buy gave me $5, and I think this light was $10 or something. So I got like a light that can go on top of the camera, but I'm rarely shooting at night, you know, hunting mostly during the day. And then, so I think I did use it, you know, part of the Colorado hunt, which is helpful, but that's kind of most of the equipment you need to do the film of the hunt, right? Take all the pictures and whatnot. You're gonna have to edit those, you know. You're gonna have to kind of clip it down. No one wants to see you walking for 5 minutes through the forest. So you're gonna need to clip those down. What I personally use is Premiere Pro. You know, a lot of people with Mac computers use Final Cut, DaVinci Resolve are kind of, so those three are kind of the top video editing tools, but you don't need to pay for those things. Premiere Rush is free, very basic software. You can even get it on your phone to cut down videos. You won't be able to color grade. They do have color profiles where you can like slap it on and just make your whole video black and white. But those are kind of basic tools, get you an idea of, you know, what you're gonna be doing. Like I said, filming a hunt is kind of hard. If you feel kind of awkward and ridiculous talking to a camera, you know, by yourself out in the woods, but I think it's a fun way to, you know, save memories, show other people what you're doing out in the woods, share ideas. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Like and subscribe as always. Drop a comment or a question below, and hopefully we'll be able to share some information and knowledge, and catch you guys on the next one. Booyah.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for